Good morning, everybody. So today we're going to talk about exotics because I've had a lot of you been asking me about it and what I thought. I personally don't smoke cannabis. I probably should, though, with the stress that I have to put up with in the crypto game. But we're going to take a look into this project. I've been in a Telegram for, I think, about 5 days now. I can say it's a very active community in there that if anybody has a question, they step up and answer it. Pretty respectful, nobody's getting banned for asking questions. So, like I said, any project, that's one of the first things I do. Twitter, pretty active Twitter. So this is something I'll get into, but it says they'll be releasing their 3D interactive and strain-specific NFT preview at 1,000 holders, which I think is a really interesting concept. There's people that are diehard cannabis fans, and they're going to be NFT fans if they're not already NFT fans. So I think if they can nail this, I think they could be on something big, because, just think of these kids sitting at their house with their black lights, Those are the type of people that are going to be like, hey, I have to have that strain NFT. So, like I said, personally, I don't mess with cannabis, but a lot of my friends do, and I'm telling you, it is a big deal. These strains, these colors, these looks. It's a big thing for sure. I know they've done a couple hangouts with Yeti Coin, which I respect the team at Yeti Coin 100%. Extremely transparent. They were really good to their community, very giving, very charity driven. I like Darren. I like Bert. I like Jazzy. And I like this post right here. So there's so many people that are like, I refuse to dox. I refuse to say who I am. I refuse to, give out my personal information because I'm scared. What are you scared of? If you plan on putting out a quality project that's for the community and you're going to take care of your community and you're going to work really hard for them, what exactly are you scared of? He's posting a picture of him and his kid, so that just makes me respect him that much more. I feel like there's so many excuses in this game why people don't want to say who they are or don't want to, say what they've done. And, when you can come out and say, hey, this is, I'm the dev of this token. Here's me and my kid. You're putting a lot on the line. Because there's going to be happy investors, there's going to be mad investors. So I respect that 100. So let's jump over to the website. Obviously, this is something I've already looked over before I started this. So basically, they're wanting to deliver a cannabis and crypto hybrid to the metaverse. We all know that the metaverse is going to be absolutely huge. If you don't believe that, you're sleeping at the wheel. Metaverse is going to be the next big thing. 5 years from now, there's not going to be a single person on this planet that doesn't know what the metaverse is, or they're not going to be involved in the metaverse as far as NFT art, interactions, all that stuff. So I really like what they're doing here. So they're going to have digital cannabis flower NFTs, cannabis extract NFTs, grow equipment NFTs. So basically anything that has to do with cannabis, they're going to have something for it. And then they're going to use a play-to-earn game with a full-scale interactive NFT metaverse. I'll come back up to the weed paper / white paper in a minute. Not a super ridiculous supply. It's not like a 25-0 project. There's only 420 trillion circulating tokens. 12% tax. Website, it's nice. The only thing I'd like to see different is bios on these guys. I personally have talked to them, but like I said, when I do these reviews, I'm using an objective lens here. So as an outside investor that hasn't talked to someone like Rob and some of these other guys, I want to know, a little more about them. Not just, Nick, brand manager. Like, what has Nick done? Like, what is Nick interested in? Why is he passionate about this project? And that's really the only thing that, I see on here that I would complain about as an outside investor looking in. Their roadmap, they've stuck to their roadmap. I don't think they're, over-promising. I think they're doing a really good job sticking to the roadmap of what they're trying to do. There's not 50 things on each quarter. Like, they're trying to take their time and do it right. I respect that. I appreciate that, especially somebody that would be an investor. Let's come up here. So there's the locked liquidity. You can buy it on Uniswap. So here is the weed paper / white paper. It's 9 pages. It's crisp. It's clean. I went through this prior. I don't see any typos. I like the kind of like vibe that they're putting out. Like I said, I kind of get like that black light, like, really cool vibe. It's a good white paper. Everything's, put together. So I think this is a really interesting concept that they're doing here. A play-to-earn game that has like a retro feel to it. A lot of these people that are in cannabis, they like those old school games. They like the Nintendos. They like the Ataris. They like that kind of stuff. So, like I said, between this and the NFTs, I think they're really going to do big things if they pull off what they're trying to do. And like I said, this metaverse deal, if they can corner any one of these things they're trying to do, I think this token's going to explode. So like, think about it in the metaverse. If, you go to your favorite cannabis shop and all your friends are there and you're just hanging out in the metaverse, and you got all your NFTs on the wall and you can buy cannabis NFTs while you're in there and buy different strains. And if you don't realize how big the metaverse is going to be, you're sleeping. I'm telling you right now, you're sleeping. So you can believe me or not believe me, but metaverse is here to stay and it's only going to get bigger. And they got a pretty good social media following. So, yeah, guys, I think this is a good project. And because I've personally talked to the people involved and been on Twitter spaces with them, I can tell you right now that they're really passionate about their project and they're really in tune with the community and they're taking constructive criticism and they're trying to work as hard as they can to do good for the community. Like I said, the only gripe whatsoever in my entire review would be, hey, I just want to know a little bit more about your team. And that's any project. I say the exact same thing. So it's never, I don't just change. I always say the same thing. I want to know who your team is, Twitter links, LinkedIn, bio, that sort of thing. But I think it's a really great project. I think you should take a look at them. They're pretty new, and I think they're going to do big things, guys.